Okay, so boom, part 3 of GD fighting Ayran Nation. So I already done informed bro and told bro, you know what I'm saying, if you can get down there and say the Ayran Nation done already agree, you know what I'm saying, we can make it look like a one-on-one. That way, both people, both organizations ain't crashing out. So bro know what's going on. So it's count time. When the count time clear, a couple of minutes after that, it's gonna be chow time. 9 times out of 10, the Ayran Nation, they going down there to chow. It's only a couple of them that really got it like that, you know what I'm saying, and that's probably just the heads. So when they call chow time, I come out on the rock, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to observe what's going on. Because it's some hostility in the atmosphere. You know when there's some hostility in the atmosphere, because if you ever been to the penitentiary, you already know. Everything get a little quiet. Everybody in a little whisper. But if you ain't never been to the penitentiary before, I advise you to never go to the penitentiary to find out. So everybody go on down there to child, you know what I'm saying? I'm still sitting on the rock waiting on them to come back. When they come back, I'm watching it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody taking their coats off, they going in and they say, next thing you know, I see crazy folk mobbing. I'm talking about hard across the park. I'm knowing where he going. The cell is up under me. All I heard is poof, poof. I see the Ayran Nation, they come out on the park. They looking down there, they know what's going on, but don't nobody run down there. So Big Russ must have kept his word. I look around, I look at the folks though, you know what I'm saying, they move around, they don't run down there, but they kind of get on point. I notice a couple of folks post up, you know what I'm saying, by cells where we got them bushing eyes head, you know what I'm saying. I notice a couple of folks walk down and get closer to the cell, just in case, you know what I'm saying, they run over. The Ayran Nation, they just kind of rallied up all together. But I'm gonna tell y'all something about the Ayran Nation now. When they pop off in the penitentiary and there's some Ayran Nation, listen to me. They gonna clear the air, clear the air, clear the air. They ain't tripping on punctuating no skin. Them folk, that's the only thing about getting into it with them, you know what I'm saying? Then they gonna get a little out of control. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be going down. So we go down in the cell, right? Next thing you hear, folk come out of the cell. Man, I told you about playing on me, boy. I told you. I look down at him, bro. Why the Ayran Nation come out of the cell and call it, man, you got me messed up, boy. You got me messed up, boy. You don't come in my cell and sneak me, boy. You don't come in my cell and sneak me. By that time, the Ayran Nation start coming down the step. I see folk them. I say, man, hold up, G-Body. Hold up, G-Body. Man, come on up here and holler at me, man. Come on up here and holler at me, bro. Hey, man, I don't even want to rap, Joe T, man. It's over with. I don't even want to rap. So the Ayran Nation go into this boy's cell. I don't know what they talked about. All I know is when they came out of the cell and Big Russ went back up to his cell, I get a text message. I go in the cell real quick. Pop the text message on. Big Russ said, man, if you don't mind, can you and one of your brothers walk over here to the cell? I said, yeah, but what's going on real quick, bro? He said, man, there's something I need to show you. I said, bet that. So I come out of the cell. Holler at the PC. Hey, bro, come in real quick. Holler at me real quick. Step in the cell real quick. He come in. Bless his cell. I said, man, Big Russ just hit me and said he want me to come over and holler at him about something. I don't know what it is, but I need you to mob over here with me real quick. He said, man, come on, let's go on over real quick, Josie. He said, you think everything's straight? I said, yeah, everything's straight. We ain't finna go over here. He said, man, hold on, just in case, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and let some of the guys know, you know what I'm saying? We finna go into this cell so they can see what's going on. Cause bro, I said, man, they ain't know that. He said, but you already know how they tight on security. I don't wanna let them trick us in the cell. I said, I ain't gonna be number 2 of them in now. He said, man, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me go holler at brother real quick. I'm gonna go and go get that ad too. I said, all right, go and do what you need to do. So he walked out of the cell, right? I go on to secure the phone in the spot in the cell. Bruh came back over, he said, man, brother, them on point, let's go on over. He done let me know he got that butch on him too. So we mob on over, you know what I'm saying? The air there, we walk in the cell, bless his cell. Bruh stand out to the side, Big Russ sit down, big boy belly, he eating. I said, man, Joe, it's over with, ain't it? I said, yeah, that's over with. He said, like I gave him a word, you know what I'm saying? We still gonna deal with him on our own, you know what I'm saying, for what he had going on. He said, but that is something I want to show you, you know, that is your brother, whatnot, and just like I told you earlier, you know, don't none of us want to go through no lockdown, don't none of us want to go through no shakedown. We all want to get our money, you know what I'm saying? Like I told, we done had some problems with this brother right here that just got into it with your brother, man. We done had plenty of problems about this guy. He said, man, we're all in this penitentiary together. We're all in here together. Now, we may not see things the same way. We may have different beliefs about certain things. He said, but one thing I do believe in is we're all wearing blue at the end of the day. And we got to live in here. We got to do whatever we got to do in here. He said, but man, listen, your brother started this, Joe. Your brother started this, Joe T, man. He said, I just want to call you over here to show you this, not saying or telling y'all how to deal with y'all brother. He said, but man, my brother, he looked like he clearly just got his tail whooped, and we're fine with that. We're just moving forward. He said, but Joe, he said, I got his girl on the phone. He said his girl had a phone full of text messages now. He said, man, I'll show you now, Joe. He said, check this out. He handed me the phone. I look at the PC look at me, and the PC looking at each other, right? I said, what is it? He said, them right there. He said, them some screenshots right there. Now, they've been having this going on for a while. I went down there and asked the brother again after this situation and asked him. Now, I know you had something going on with this guy, but did you do something you ain't had no business doing to go into this guy's? And he stood on the word, Joe T. And he told me, he said, man, you get my girl on the phone, you get my girl on the phone, I'll send a screenshot. And she sent a screenshot. As you can see, he's told her she's asked him several times, where is that money that he promised you? What's going on? Why are you not? She asked him several times, when you gonna get your money from him who he promised you whatever he was gonna give you? And as you can see, he kept telling his beautiful wife, he kept telling him, wow, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. And then finally you can see 2 weeks ago, right here, Joe T. I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe. I'm not trying to tell you to have to jump on your own or how to deal with your own. He said, but clearly, he said, man, your brother, he almost started war here, Joe T. I said, now hold on, now wait a minute now. You check your tone, big bro. He said he could start a war here, Joe T. I ain't telling you how to deal with it. He said, but he tried to finesse this situation clearly. He knew he owed my brother. My brother did what he had to do and felt like he was getting, he said, man, we're all here in the penitentiary. And at the end of the day, y'all might be gangsters. He said, we might be Ayran Nation brotherhood. But at the end of the day, we're all men in here. We put our pants on the same way, one leg at a time. If he felt like he was being disrespected and he felt like he was going to get what was deserved to him and what that man owed him, he said, hey, how can we be mad at him, Joe T? I said, man, you know, I gotta be careful with my words at this point because I can't make it look like I'm taking sides, you know what I'm saying? But he telling the truth though, he being real. He said, now, clearly, your brother was willing to go the long, was willing to let this thing just crash on down. He knew he owed my brother some money, Joe T. Now, I ain't telling y'all how to deal with it. He said, but that's not right. I said, you know what, big brother? Shoot, commercial break me, please. I said, you know what? I said, that was real, big brother. I said, that was up. So we mob out of the cell, right? And we mobbing out of the cell. I don't even have to say nothing. He hollered, hey, crazy folk, come here. I ain't even got my thoughts together on what's finna go on. So we walk up here to the cell. Crazy folk come here. Man, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I put them. So the PC started explaining. As soon as the PC started explaining to this dude what he did wrong and how he was wrong for going, this man was still trying to stand on his lie. I said, you know what? TP on that vote. TP on that belt. I popped the door. Hey, go holler at Brendan and tell Brendan I said, come up here real quick. We need to have an OD real quick. So everybody come in the cell, right? As we all in the cell, I'm telling folk them what's going on. I'm telling them I ain't trying to take no side with nobody. I don't agree with how none of this popped off because I'm not with crashing out. I said, but brother, this right here, this type of behavior right here, this man, you was willing to crash out everybody at the end of the day, bro. And see, that's the thing. It ain't cool because you being selfish. But see, that's how the streets is. Sometimes you can never see what's going on. People just moving how they want to move because at the end of the day, they know that you're going to back them up. But this man was willing to crash out everybody. Make a long story short, he ended up getting a violation. 6 minutes. No cover. Yeah. You don't play them types of games with people. What type of game is you playing, bro? You was willing to come up here and crash out everybody on the strip for you doing something bogus? We ain't doing that. Oh, we ain't doing that. Y'all want to hear the next story? Jump in the comments and say, okay, so boom.